So students, from today onwards, we are going to start with the new chapter. That is your chapter number 15, balance of payments and exchange rate. Okay. First of all, I have told you what things we have to discuss in this chapter. We have to discuss the meaning of balance of payment. We have to discuss its components. We have to discuss what are the various causes that our balance of payments comes in disequilibrium, and what are the various policies and methods through which we can correct it. Then we have to go on discussing with the foreign exchange rate, its meaning, its types, fixed and floating, and how the exchange rate is determined in the economy. And we have to discuss then the concepts of devaluation, appreciation, depreciation of the currencies. All right. So balance of payment, say first of all, understand that balance of payment is nothing but is a type of account. Okay, it is a type of account which is maintained by every country. It is a systematic record of all economic transactions between the residents of one country and residents of foreign countries during a given time period. See, today's world is a globalized world. The countries are in relation with the trade relation with the other countries as well. They enter into import and exports of goods, services, unilateral payments. Okay, some people of different countries, they work in our country, people of our country work in different countries. So there is continuous receipts and payments of foreign exchange, continuous 24/7 receipts and payments of foreign exchange goes on throughout the world. All right, because different countries are in businesses, trade and deals with different other countries as well. And we also, there are many different companies which set up in our country, and we set up our countries in different countries. We lend money to different countries, we borrow money from different countries, we make interest payments to different countries, we receive interest payments from different countries. Okay, so there the list goes on. The list goes on. There's immense international relations, trade relations going on at this time between different countries. If we talk about India and other countries, India is also in trade, business with different various countries. And why the different, first of all, you should understand that why this trade between two countries exists. What is the reason behind the trade between two countries? See, every country is not equal in the resources, in the human power, in the manpower. No country is self-reliant, 100% self-reliant. कोई भी 100% self-reliant, that means आत्मनिर्भर नहीं हो सकता. Sometimes, someday we have to depend upon some other country. Okay, for that reason only we indulge into trade. जो चीज हमारे पास नहीं होती है हम import करते हैं, जो different countries के पास नहीं होती है हम export करते हैं, और उससे हम दोनों countries को फायदा होता है. Alright, and the standard of living of different countries also increase in this trade, because we get access to those goods which are not available in our country. Alright, in many of the foreign countries, they get access of those goods which are not available in abundance in that country. Alright, so what is the technical meaning of balance of payment? It is very important to understand. A balance of payment of a country, okay, in the short form it is known as BOP of a country, is a systematic record. Okay, the balance of payment of a country is nothing but a systematic record. Systematic record means this account is maintained date wise. Okay, जैसे हम जर्नल है अपना उसको date wise maintain करते हैं, ऐसे ही balance of payment is also maintained date wise. And what it includes all economic transactions. See, it includes all economic transactions. And what are these economic transactions? The receipts and payments of foreign exchange. The receipts and payment, जो भी पैसा different countries से हमारी country में आ रहा है, और जो भी पैसा हमारी कंट्री से डिफरेंट कंट्री को जा रहा है उसका सिस्टमैटिक रिकॉर्ड होता है between the residents of one country and residents of foreign countries. All right, residents of one country and residents of foreign countries means country, for example India, वो गवर्नमेंट टू गवर्नमेंट ट्रांजैक्शन हो सकता है, वो एक प्राइवेट पर्सन का भी ट्रांजैक्शन हो सकता है, that can happen. Okay, but that will be the relation will be between two countries only, one country and the other countries. For example, if we will maintain the balance of payment of India, then we will show the balance of payments account of India and the economic transactions with all other countries, with the whole rest of the world. All right, in that balance of payment, and it is maintained for a given period of time. That means it is a flow concept. It is a flow concept. It is maintained for a given period of time. For example, generally it is maintained of between a financial year, that is from 1st of April of a particular year to the 31st March of the next year. So that is why it is a flow concept, because it is maintained for a period of time. So I hope the meaning of balance of payments must be clear. Is there any problem with the meaning of balance of payment? Please see this account and draw it. This is the balance of payment account. For example, I am making it for India. It is divided into two parts. We divide it horizontally also and vertically also. First part is your, if I talk about the horizontal bifurcation, then it is bifurcated between current account and capital account. Okay, and vertical bifurcation, there is credit side, which is also known as the receipt side, and payment side, which is also known as the debit side. So the crux of this balance of payment, understanding the crux of this balance payment, if you have understood the crux of this balance of payment, then you will be able to understand the whole theory. See, receipts, if we are talking about receipts, that means different countries से जो भी पैसा हमारे पास आ रहा है, जब हम डिफरेंट कंट्रीज से कोई भी इकोनॉमिक ट्रांजैक्शन कर रहे हैं और वो हमें पेमेंट कर रही है फॉरेन एक्सचेंज में, तो हमारे पास जो भी फॉरेन एक्सचेंज आ रहा है, दैट मींस फॉरेन एक्सचेंज इनफ्लो. ओके, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज को शॉर्ट फॉर्म में भी राइट फॉरेक्स, FOREX, वी राइट फॉरेक्स. सो फॉरेक्स का जितना भी इनफ्लो होगा, दैट मींस फॉरेक्स अगर आ रहा है, इनफ्लो ऑफ फॉरेक्स, तो ऑल दोस एंट्रीज विल बी क्रेडिटेड. कोई भी ट्रांजैक्शन में अगर फॉरेन एक्सचेंज आ रहा है हमारी कंट्री में, तो वो उस एंट्री को हमें क्रेडिट करना है. और अगर किसी भी तरीके से हमारी कंट्री से फॉरेन एक्सचेंज आउटफ्लो हो रहा है, फॉरेक्स आउटफ्लो, that means foreign exchange जा रहा है, then that particular transaction will be debited. Remember this. This is kind of a mantra of balance of payment account, that whenever foreign exchange is coming to our country, whenever there is inflow of foreign exchange, then it will be credited. It will be written on the receipt side, either it is current account or capital account. And whenever the foreign exchange is going from our country, whenever there is outflow of the foreign exchange, then the payments, it will be written on the debit side, or whether it is your current account or capital account. And you should know that every country maintains a foreign exchange reserve. Okay, every country maintain a foreign exchange reserves. ये उस रिजर्व में जितने भी डिफरेंट कंट्रीज की करेंसीज हमारे पास होती हैं उसको रखते हैं. ये पूरा एक रिजर्व होता है. ठीक है, तो इसमें पैसा फॉरेन एक्सचेंज आता भी रहता है और फॉरेन एक्सचेंज जाता भी रहता है. ठीक है, तो कोई भी कंट्री चाहेगी कि हमारी कंट्री में फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रिजर्व मेंटेन रहे, और कि हमारी कंट्री में फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रिजर्व ज्यादा से ज्यादा रहे. दैट इज व्हाई most of the countries, they focus upon the inflow of the foreign exchange. They want more and more foreign exchange inflow in their country, so that their foreign exchange reserve increases. Okay, it becomes more wide, and they tend to decrease their foreign exchange outflow. कि हमारे पास से कम फॉरेन एक्सचेंज जाए. Alright, इस फॉरेन एक्सचेंज में डिफरेंट कंट्री लाइक डॉलर्स, योर यूरो एंड डिफरेंट अदर कंट्रीज के जितने भी तुम्हारे करेंसीज होती हैं सब होती हैं. Alright, इस फॉरेन एक्सचेंज में. So this is the basic structure, or you can say this is the skeleton of balance of payment. This is just a skeleton of balance of payment. Now we have to see what things, what entries, what entities, what elements we write inside the current account on the debit and credit side and inside the capital account. So this is your structure of current account. First, we include export of goods, import of goods. Whenever we export goods, we receive foreign exchange, and whenever we import goods, we have to pay foreign exchange. So this part, your first part, is known as the visible trade. Okay, it is known as the visible trade. Visible trade. Why it is known as the visible trade? Because it includes the import and export of goods, the merchandise goods which we can see, which are tangible in nature, and all other components in the balance of payment 2 से लेकर 4 तक सब invisible trade में आता है. Okay, all these things come under invisible trade. All right. Then export, import of services. When we export services, we receive foreign exchange. When we import services, we have to pay foreign exchange reserves. Then unilateral transfer receipts and payments. I have told you it means certain any aid, grants, gifts, war indemnities, remittances. Then income receipts and payments. Income receipts can be of investment purpose, for the investment purpose also, and for the compensation of employees also. For investment purpose, for example, any American citizen has purchased the shares of Reliance Corporation, so he or she will get the interest and dividends by time and time. Okay, with the time and time. And for example, any Indian citizen has purchased the shares of any American company, then for example your McDonald's is there or any other company, so he or she will get the interest payments or the dividends accordingly. All right. So in income receipts, or then your compensation of employees, if any foreign citizen is working in India, then whatever he or she is getting, that is your compensation for him for his productive contribution in the economy. And for example, any Indian citizen is working abroad, then whatever compensation he is getting for his labor, that comes in income receipts and income payments. All right, so this is the whole structure. Now your current account structure is full, and whatever is your comes under 2, 3, and 4 point, it is called your invisible trade of the current account. And your first, that is import and export of goods, it is called visible trade, because this includes the trade of those things which are tangible in nature. Okay, so here everything regarding your current account is done. So is there any problem?